Hey everyone. Lately, I have been trying to improve myself in every way possible. I've been trying this probably since college. And one of the things that I do every day is I try to do every day is I write in my journal. Sometimes I just free write. When I don't know what I want to write, I'll just free write. And I have these weird epiphanies. I am the happiest I've ever been in life. And I have probably less than what I've had before in life at this moment. If I'm going to be completely honest, at a point in my life, I had more money. I've never not had a home to live in. Now I live in a trailer with my boyfriend who is a lineman. So we travel. It's a nice trailer. I seriously love the trailer life. Today I was writing my journal and I was just free writing and I had this epiphany that I am the happiest I've been in a very long time in my life. And I asked why. Because I want everyone else to experience this happiness. It's a feeling of content with where I am in life. I want everyone to be able to reach this level because you only get one life. And to watch people struggle in life, or to get super greedy about things in life, or to want more and more and more and more and never be content with what they've got is a really sad thing to see. With the one life that we have to live, I want everyone to just be content because it makes you better people. It makes you more able to give love and accept love, makes you more able to help people, it makes you a nicer person, it makes you less reactive to random circumstances in life. For example, let's say you get an email notification, oh, your bank account just went below zero. Instead of freaking out and getting stressed, just like, okay, we'll figure this out. This has happened to me before, especially in high school. I was working in a restaurant and sometimes my bank account would hit below zero and I'd get a notification and I would stress out because I would think I'd get hit with penalties and fees and it's gonna ruin my credit and all this and that. If I were to see that now, it would just, okay, let's go move money from my savings account into my bank account. Or if I didn't have a savings account, let me call somebody, a friend, and I always will pay you back. I will always pay the person back. Guarantee and be responsible for paying people back. But the whole point is you get out of that reactive mode. I asked myself, why and how have you gotten to this point so you can help teach others how to get here? What I had written down on my paper was I let go of my ego. Am I still working on that to an extent? Yes, I'm in a relationship now and there's things that come up in there and dealing with other personalities. You'll have triggers and then you do the work. I think that you'll be doing the work forever in life. But how quickly can you come back to this neutral state once you've hit a stress state, a triggered state, an angry state, anxious state? Emotions are important. It's important to feel them all. The happiness, the excitement, the anger, the sadness, the heartbreak, all of that, it's important. It's all comes to one. How are you able to regulate yourself to come back to neutrality when you do hit one of these states? I feel that the way to get to that point is to learn about the ego, release the ego, work on it all the time, because your ego will slowly build and build the more we're on social media, the more we're comparing ourselves to each other. The way I really realized or came to awareness, and that's the first thing, is being aware that you have an ego and how your ego is. How strong is your ego? I remember when I had my first serious relationship, I was driving with my mom one day, but my boyfriend at that time was out of town at home. I was with my mom at home because it was college and it was summer break, and we were driving to Costco, and she said to me, out of nowhere, she said, are you sure? Let's just name him Derek for now. She said, are you sure that Derek isn't cheating on you? And I was taken aback that she could even ask me that. I was like, no, I'm one of the best girlfriends out there. I cook for him, I clean for him, our romantic relationship part is great, communication is great, I'm as nice as could be. I give him all the freedom in the world. If he wants to go and do something, whatever, go do it, have fun, enjoy yourself. It's like, no, there's no way he's cheating on me. It's great to have high value, and also, you're never above anyone else. Come to find out, he was cheating on me. How does my mom know? Women are so intuitive. My camera ended up dying, so I'm continuing this the next day. Yes, women are very intuitive. When I found out that Derek was cheating on me, it completely ruined me as a person. It ruined my self-esteem, it ruined my self-confidence, it ruined my image of myself as a person. And for the longest time, I thought that was heartbreak. I was like, I never wish heartbreak on anyone. This is the worst feeling in the entire world. I felt so broken. Looking back now, with everything that I have learned about the ego, I realized that it wasn't just heartbreak. It was my ego. I took the cheating personally. I made it about me. I said, where am I lacking? What was I not good enough? I looked at the girl he cheated on me with. What did she have that I didn't have? When in reality, it had nothing to do with me at all. I knew that I was doing the best that I could in our relationship. The truth is he had his own stuff going on. He hadn't learned to love himself yet. And because of that, he wasn't able to love me the way that he actually wanted to. I knew that he loved me, he just didn't know how. Or another version could be that when things did get good between us, he sabotaged it. Because that is what someone does when they haven't done their own work. They can't hold space for something good even when they really want to. And once I understood that, something shifted in me. I realized that amazing as I know that I am, I'm not above anyone else. I'm not immune to pain, I'm not immune to heartbreak or getting it wrong. I'm just like everyone else, doing my best with what I know, just like he was. That's the reflection that I kept coming back to, is that the ego wants to make everything that happens a reflection of you, a reflection of your worth. If someone hurts you, the ego will tell you it's because you weren't enough. If someone succeeds and you don't, the ego tries to tell you it's because you're not good enough. The ego tells you that you're behind. But most of the time, none of it is actually about you. People act from their own wounds and their own limits, their own unfinished work. And the moment that you can see that clearly, you stop absorbing pain that was never yours to carry. And that wasn't something that I learned overnight. And honestly, I'm still figuring it out. Every time I journal, I find new little ways that my ego has been running the show without me noticing. But that relationship was the first crack. The first time that I sat with, why does this hurt so much? The first time I intentionally put work into myself. The first time that I meditated. The first time that I actually let the answer be uncomfortable instead of protecting myself from it. I faced it. I faced the pain. I faced the hurt. There's one thing that I want you to take away from that part is that pain doesn't always mean that there's something wrong with you. Sometimes it just means that your ego got involved. And the moment that you can separate the two, actual situation of what happened and the story that the ego is trying to tell you of what it means about you, everything gets a lot lighter. I'm by no means saying that I've mastered this. I don't think that anyone does. But I can tell you that the happiest that I've ever been in my life has come from doing this work. Noticing the ego, calling it out, choosing awareness over defensiveness over and over and over again. If you want to start doing this too, grab a journal. That's a great place to start. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. You can use your laptop or your phone notes, but I highly recommend paper and pen. Just start asking yourself the why question. Ask yourself why when things sting. Think about it. Think about your day. Do it at night if you want. Or talk about the day from yesterday. Why did that comment that person say bother me? Why do I feel behind? Why does this hurt? Follow it far enough and you'll usually find your ego standing right there. Let me know in the comments, has your ego ever convinced you that something was about you when it really wasn't? I'd love to hear your story. Welcome to my channel where we get wealthier and healthier all at the same time because yes, they can coexist.